This woman might be brilliant. I don't know.
Might be.
But she's on to something. She's on to something. And that's why you should come down to North End. I mean, it's just like...
Okay, I think we might have audio again.
Oh,
thanks. Let's double check and make
She's
sure.
going to double check it.
Well, we've been having a conversation.
Right. And COVID, let's talk about COVID. So a lot of the restrictions are being lifted now. You can walk around the city without a mask if you want. If you're seating and you're eating, you can actually have your mask off.
Yeah.
So we have our mask off because I'm dying to eat. I don't know. 2 days I've been thinking about this.
Okay, I think Ray's on the phone now. Ray, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, there he is.
I got him, yep.
Okay, we finally got him.
There you go.
I'm solving all these problems all at the same time.
Technical difficulties.
Yes.
We're powering through.
Ray, we love your restaurant. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm in Florida. I'm about to come home next week.
Oh, okay.
But I've been here for about 4 months or so.
Well, I mean, that's a beautiful time of year down there. You're going to come back to Boston right before it gets really hot down there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bring back the good weather with me. So
that's excellent.
Fingers crossed.
Excellent. And now, how long has this restaurant been around, Ray?
About 16 years I've been involved.
16 years. Wow.
Yeah. And Rich, Bill, and Peter, I've been involved about 6 years. We formed a new team for the restaurant, and it's been a godsend.
Excellent. Now, when you first decided to own a restaurant, how long after you retired did you decide, okay, I'm going to get in the restaurant business too?
It was probably about 3 or 4 years after I retired. A friend of mine was opening a place. He had another place next to Tresca, a smaller place. And, so there was a build out to be made at Tresca. It was called something else before Tresca. And then we were partners for about 2 or 3 years, and then that fell apart. And 3 of us kind of took over the restaurant, and now and then I'm pretty much the only guy left in the original cast that started this. And Bill Galitis, Peter Weber, and Rich Ansara came along. They were looking to get back into the restaurant business. And I knew Bill and Peter pretty well. Didn't know much about Rich, but really created a nice team. And having Rich there as the chef and one of the owners has really made a difference. He's been tremendous. He's got a great following. He's a great chef. He's got a great way about how not only making food, but how he treats people and how engaging he is with our clients and all that stuff. And we get incredible reviews because of it. Not only his food, but his personality as well. So it's been a lot better working in the restaurant business with this new partnership over the last 6 years.
Excellent. Now, one of the best features about this, actually, we have a video, actually a picture of you standing next to table 77. So was that originally here, or did you guys just say, hey, this is a nice place for a nice romantic dinner? How did that come about?
Initially, we didn't use it, but we've been using that now for, I think since a new partnership. We thought, it could be an incredible view over Hanover Street, really romantic, and we call it the most romantic table in the North End. So many things have happened out there in terms of anniversaries, birthdays, people being asked in marriage, and just major celebrations. So it's been a great table for us. A lot of people just keep coming back every year for different occasions and really enjoy it. And it's something really that I would really encourage people to try, because it's an incredible table. You're looking over Hanover Street. You're the only two there being served, and it's really cool.
Excellent. How often do you get? How far in advance do you have Valentine's bookings for that table? Just curious. Does anyone sit out there in the middle of the winter?
Well, we're actually thinking about heating that and putting in the winter, being able to use it with some kind of screening that will lock in that whole table with a little heat that we'll be able to use it year round. Mm-hmm. It's something that's on the books to be done. I think we've put some money aside to do that. So it's a table that's going to be able to get used all seasons, and should be pretty interesting to see how that works out.
Excellent, excellent. So I'll tell you what, Ray, we're going to go to commercial pretty soon. Thank you very much for calling in twice from Florida. We apologize.
We all love it. Thank you, Ray.
Yes, no, this is excellent.
Well, thanks,
and Rich
thanks
is
for
going to
doing
wow
this.
us. Rich is going to wow us with his prowess in just a few minutes. And we actually get someone here from Wicked Bites. You did a Wicked Bites episode, I think it was about 8 or 9 years ago. So, yes, we got one of the new co-hosts of Wicked Bites here, or one of the newer co-hosts of Wicked Bites, and we're going to talk to her in a little bit, too, as well as Rich, and sample some of the food. So thank you very much for your hospitality tonight, you, Rich, and the other owners. This is our virgin voyage on doing a live remote, so we appreciate you guys letting us do this tonight. So have a good time there. Have a good time there in Florida, and we'll see you when you get back. How's that?
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're in great hands. Enjoy.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Have a good evening. Okay, Ray Bork, formerly Boston Bruins player Ray Bork, and now
legend.
Yes, legend. I guess I get some. I get some footage for that. Hold on. Let's just take a look real quickly. And I don't have any footage.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, excellent. That's just Bruin stuff. I just figured we're going to pop that in there later on.
There just happens to be a statue down the street.
Yeah, right. Bruins.
There's
No
us.
big deal, just a statue.
I mean, really, if you were Tom Brady, you could throw a football from here and hit the garden, right? Pretty much. I think Tom Brady could hit the
That's the
garden.
reason why the Bucks gear is the number one selling gear in the NFL right now.
Right.
You know
Definitely.
that, yeah?
Now, Jules, what do you got in front of you? I'm just kind of curious.
This is my pineapple spritz. Get this here every time. It's so good. It's delicious.
Okay.
Let's ask Taylor.
Rich knew what to give to me.
Rich knew what to give to you. What do you want to ask Taylor?
I want to ask Taylor, what does she have in front of her?
Oh, what does she have in front of her?
Oh, my goodness. Hello.
That's our
September.
Beantown Beauties calendar.
This is the Beantown
Actually,
Beauties
show the back. Show the back
2021.
real quickly. There's Bianca on the back.
There's Bianca.
And I know she's inside there too. Maybe we can have her show hers downstairs when we go
Absolutely.
downstairs. So tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to cut to commercial, and I don't know how close we are to getting the food out, but we're going to sample some food too
I can
with Rich.
smell it, Mike.
And
the werewolf is coming out.
in a little while, after we talk to Rich for a bit, we're going to talk to Bianca Reyes, co-host from Wicked Bites, and she's going to be here and telling us about the new season of Wicked Bites coming through. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and thank God everyone can hear us now. Not that, and you know what? Quite honestly, who wants to hear Mike and Brian when they can see and talk to Taylor and Jules?
This side of the thing
like,
right here,
This is the Brady Bunch.
This is the
waving.
cute side.
Let's just
you want
black
to
out.
scroll over to the right or left.
Let's just black out these guys right here.
Yeah, there you go.
No. We need y'all.
I'll be blacked out after I eat the food here. I can tell you that much.
Exactly.
You'll be driving me home.
That's true.
Exactly. So, all right, folks, we're going to cut to
Well, I'm just saying it'd be a fun day, right? You know,
Yeah.
take me out of the date. I'll be sleeping on the way home, snoring.
That was easy.
Yeah, that was easy.
We are live from Tresca Restaurant on Hanover Street in the famous Boston's North End. We'll be coming back in just a few minutes with Chef Rich.
Yay.
Stay tuned, folks.
Well done, my friend.
I've been practicing. You know, blackberry hint water tastes more like fresh blackberries than the blackberries in my pie.
Really?
Yeah, taste for yourself.
I believe I will.
And?
Delicious. Just blackberries, no sugary stuff. You know, my cherry hint water tastes more like cherries than the ones in my pie.
I'll be the judge of that. You're right. Cherry hint water tastes more like cherries, not like that sugary cherry stuff in your pie.
Seems impossible.
We should double check.
Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
STEM is the discipline of hard numbers, precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to get messy or just mess it up. Dare to program something internet breaking, record breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to try. Dare to fail. Dare to keep daring. Dare to learn the difference between organic, sedimentary, and non-foliated metamorphic rock. Get outside, find those rocks. Dare to be homeroom famous, a high school fable. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. And for the love of STEM, dare bigger. Dare to code, dare to invent, dare to explore, dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Don't give it time to reload it. Bump all the rules, do it your own way. Oh, you know the conversations I have with the mirror. I just wanna turn on the way up. They be like, hey, hey, what you gonna do with your life? Do what you like. Whatever I want, whatever I want, whatever I want.
Okay, you can hear that restaurant happening in the background.
The atmosphere.
Rich, right? Thank you very much for letting us borrow your spot.
Welcome to the North End.
No
This
kidding,
is fun.
huh?
Love having you guys
You
here.
thought this place was not going to be busy tonight,
right?
And look around everything is happening
They
tonight.
must have known you guys were here.
No.
Can't be my food, right? No.
Yeah, I know. No.
I mean, Jules is here.
Thanks.
That's an attraction right there.
Right,
I
definitely.
floated in on the aroma. I don't know about you guys, but I was like, like Yogi Bear. When I went to the past.
If we had smell-orama here, this would be amazing.
Yeah.
And that's in the next generation.
You should be able to smell the TV because this is what's going on right
Well, I thought these were scratch and sniff screens, no?
So, Rich, how long have you been working here at Tresca?
Let's see. We came on with Ray.
Oh, he's not Taylor. Wait a minute. Let's change.
Oh, wait. No, I'm only Taylor on Saturday nights.
There we are.
I like that.
Yeah. But don't tell my mother.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
We came on about 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in July that we partnered up with Ray. And it's been a great marriage ever since. It's been unbelievable just to turn around. And, everyone does their thing. I'm sure Ray told you that everybody has their part in this with my partners. And it's been fun. It's been unbelievable.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, when you came here at first, did you kind of look at the menu and say, okay, we can do better? Or did you kind of let it? Because people don't like to change so quickly. Sometimes they just transition slowly. How did it work for you?
No, we kind of did it right away. We took a look at the menu and kind of downsized it and streamlined it and, brought the prices where they should be and kind of giving the people what they want. As you know, the North End is a huge tourist attraction. Mm-hmm. And people were coming here and, from the Midwest, they come here from the South and out West and expecting a certain type of Italian food here in the North End, and that's what we gave them.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, how often do you change the menu? Do you change it seasonally, or how does that work for you?
I kind of keep the main menu intact and diversify with additions. We kind of change that every couple of weeks and go with the seasons.
Yep.
I love cooking in the fall. Fall is a great time to cook, and we have a lot of fun with that. And summertime's great too because, like I say, we have all the tourist attraction coming in and giving people some different stuff, and they're loving it.
Now, I know you can't probably say names besides Ray Bork, but there's probably a lot of famous people that come in and out of these doors, right?
Yeah, that's one of the things that's fun about having Ray as a partner is, we get to meet all these celebrities. We've done a big party with Big Papi for his birthday and his foundation and Ray's foundation. Mm-hmm. We did a couple of wine dinners with Drew Bledsoe. He's got some incredible wines. He's got a winery out in Walla Walla, Washington, and he's been here twice so far to do wine dinners, and we've done a bunch of different wine dinners with Rick Middleton, a lot of Ray's contemporaries that he played with, and a lot of the new guys too.
Excellent. Yeah. Excellent.
Well, how many years have you been a chef?
Oh God, do I have to say? Can I lie?
I don't know. They talk about the food. They talk about the passion the chefs are.
Yeah.
Ray's saying how everybody's invigorated and everybody has a role, but you're present. I see what you do here in Boston, and I tasted it.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
Well, I better know what I'm doing because this is my 50th year in the kitchen. 5-0, yeah.
Wow.
Long time.
Right?
He doesn't look that old, does he, folks? Good for you.
He's going into it.
Yeah,
right.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So what started you?
It was like 100%.
What started you in your love for food?
I started out in Lowell. I have a couple of uncles who were chefs and owned restaurants out in Ohio, and my mother is an incredible chef, an incredible cook. She's we're 100% Lebanese, so food's a huge part of our culture, just like, the Italians and, various other cultures. So, that's when I started, and, I found I had a knack for it. And my father used to work for immigration, and he brought this Italian family to Lowell to cook for the Prince Spaghetti Company, the Prince Macaroni Company in Lowell. They had a beautiful restaurant right on the grounds called the Prince Grotto, and was absolutely a true grotto. Beautiful marble statues and fountains and everything. It was just great. And he took me under his wing and saw that I had some potential, and I worked for him for 7 years, and I dedicate a lot of my stuff and a lot of my food to him, and never went to school. Wasn't the greatest student, but it all worked out in the end.
No, because you're an artist, and that's the difference. I mean, I was talking about people in the Boston Arts Academy. It's just nobody in Boston now.
Yep.
And now there's school for art. You can go to school and become a chef.
Yeah.
It's an artist. You're at that level. I mean, the bolognese, the caramelization, the temperatures.
Right.
I mean, and you learn kinetically by your family.
Well, a lot of things, you don't learn in culinary school. Like I said, when I was 13, my chef used to come pick me up at home at 6 a.m, would come into Boston, load up his station wagon at all the spots, all the produce, all the seafood, the meat companies, get back to the restaurant, unload everything, and he'd have me in school by 8 o'clock. So that was my... Oh, and on the way home, we used to stop at his friend's house in Somerville with a jug of homemade wine. It'd be 6 o'clock in the morning, and the guy would have on a suit. He'd have on his little cap. True Italian,
I love it.
And what a great education.
And it's all fresh. You still get all fresh stuff here. You shop in the North End, too? Do you go to the bakers here? And everywhere else,
yeah, no, we utilize a lot of, the local sources and try and keep everything local, and got some great vendors, so it works out great.
Well, that's my friend Anne-Marie was saying. She was saying that you had a fruit shop over here, her parents and like that. And shop.
It's the best. It's the best neighborhood in the city.
Really, all you got to do is go across the street,
right,
to the Haymarket area. You got everything right there. Right?
It's great,
and plus up and down Hanover Street as well.
Yep.
I mean, you got a lot of amazing places up here to get some fresh, locally sourced seafood, vegetables, all that stuff. Do you ever walk up and down Hanover Street and see something, or the Haymarket, and say, I'm using that tonight?
Yeah, I go up there every once in a while, and especially on the weekends when the market is open up there, and you get not only some different stuff, but you get some great deals.
Yeah.
I don't know how they sell that stuff so cheap, but we'll go over there for fresh strawberries and stuff like that, and everything is great.
Nothing beats that, right?
No,
the freshness of the fruits and vegetables brings out more flavor. So you're going to be cooking for us tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got planned for us? Just so we can salivate for a little bit.
Oh man, I hope you brought your appetite, because being Lebanese, what we do is we overserve. You go to my mother's house at Easter, and it's every animal under the barn, and it's just crazy. So yeah, you're in for a treat.
We're going to look at a couple of things right now. Let's see what we can come up with here. Okay, what is this?
Oh my goodness!
So our veal chops. People always ask me when I go to the table, what do you recommend? And I just tell them that the veal chops are the specialty of the house. And this one here is the veal chop Toscano, which is a 16-ounce grilled veal chop, center cut, with some wild mushrooms, a little veal demi, and then I serve that with roasted baby Yukons. And
is that rosemary there?
Yeah, yes, rosemary, and some broccolini, aglio, and that's one of the veal dishes that we have.
Excellent. Yeah. And you do pizza here.
Yes.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I tell people that, our pizza is kind of like a hidden gem.
Really?
People really don't equate Tresca with pizza. They got Regina's here in the North End, obviously, and Santapio's in East Boston. But I feel our pizza's really good. In fact, I had one this afternoon.
It's
really looks good.
Yeah.
I can't debate that.
Yep.
And let's see, we got I think one more here. Let's take a look. Let's see, we got. This is it.
Meatballs.
This is the king.
Another
This is the
specialty
king.
of the house. Yeah.
This is the king right here.
It's funny, during quarantine, I entered a meatball war across the country. And I, with these meatballs here, these are Anna Maria's baked stuffed meatballs, and it's a ground veal and sausage mix, and I stuff them with fresh mozzarella, roasted cipollini onions, the real sweet Italian onions, and roasted peppers. Served to the side of my ricotta.
The look on Brian's face right now is worth it.
I just fell in love.
It's like, feed me.
Exactly.
Well, I did win first place out of 250 contestants.
There you go.
There you
So
go.
pretty proud of those.
The proof is in the meatball.
Yeah, right.
Well, the meatball is a signature dish in
is.
Italian food.
Yeah.
So it's not just one meat. You know, it's not something going down the grocery store and getting one meat. It's a medley of meats that bring the flavor out. And I mean, I looked at that chop. I don't know what reduction you used on that, but I could see like the mushrooms were caramelized broccoli. Oh man, I'm starting to salivate.
I told you that's what we're going to do. Right, definitely. All right, so tell you what, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to go down to Taylor, who's outside on Hanover Street, with Bianca Reyes from Wicked Bites, and we're going to talk with her for a little bit, and then we're going to come back again, and we're going to have Rich show us some of his amazing dishes.
Yeah,
All right?
You're going to need a couple tables worth.
All right,
I got
so
a lot
we'll
of
just
food coming.
get the spread ready, folks, because we're coming. All right, so we're going to go to commercial right now, and down to Taylor on the street, and then we'll be back again with Rich in just a few minutes.
Huh. They made this blackberry taste exactly like blackberry hint water.
They made this watermelon taste like hint water, too.
How'd you farmer wizards make all this fruit taste just like hint water?
Well, we triple irrigate our fruit with hint water in the world's largest biosphere, which modifies the DNA to taste exactly like hint water.
Really?
No.
What a sarcastic farmer.
Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to team-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
I'm ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hi. Can I get the now bar, please?
No problem. $1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hi, can I get a now bar, please?
$1.
Thanks.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
How's it going? Can I get a now bar?
Hey, stop right there! Get down on the ground! Out of your car, right? Get down! Over your head!
Show some respect. Show you give a damn. Show the world how it's done. Show them that when your community needed you the most, you showed up. Mask up, America.
Okay, we're back at Tresca Restaurant live.
Yes.
And what you want to do a little toast there? Hey, where am I? I'm over here. There we go. Across the table.
Tell us about the bar. I mean, they have a full service bar downstairs.
Yes, they do.
so-
Actually, we just showed a picture of it earlier. Go
So
ahead.
yeah, we are upstairs right now, where table 77 is, but downstairs is a full bar. It's the best.
There
I
it is,
usually
right
have
there.
a seat at bar 1 is my usual spot,
Yeah.
and they know I want a pineapple spritz, and it's great.
So you can come here as a single. They have functions here.
always a
They have
single, yes.
they have a things going on upstairs. We have a romantic balcony out here.
And the thing is about Tresca is they come for Rich. Also the food, but Rich is himself. Like his personality, he goes by table to table, asks you how you're doing.
That's what I noticed tonight. He's like circling the place.
No,
you know,
it's like he becomes family. And that's what draws people back because it felt just like so welcoming.
Right. Speaking of
Yeah.
family, we've got on the street right now. I'm going to go to a quad screen here. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, look at those two right there. Those two like lovely young ladies. Hello. How you doing, Bianca and Taylor? So listen, Bianca, I've been working with Bianca for years. I've been working with Bianca for years. Oh, she's talking. Go ahead. Put the mic towards her.
But I actually kind of like it. It feels somewhat normal. Congratulations. We made it somewhat through the pandemic. We're out here enjoying this rainy evening. And what do we have in store? Some food tonight? I mean, we're hoping so.
It's definitely a little cold out, a little cold for my liking, but
Are there anybody dining out there right now? Can you see anybody?
no, it doesn't look like there's anybody behind us dining outside tonight, Mike. It's a little bit empty out here on the street.
We're,
but I
we're the
know
only ones
inside
crazy enough to
Tresca,
put two
it is
beautiful
very
women on the street and tell them. Okay, no, you're going to be out in the street in the rain. I can see you guys are freezing. So ask Bianca, because Bianca can't hear us. Only you can. Ask Bianca, so what's in store for us on Wicked Bites this season?
So, in terms of Wicked Bites, what's in store for us this season? What should we expect?
Oh, great question, great question. So last time we were together, where were we? We were in Quincy at the Fours.
Yes.
You know how it is. You know how we roll. We like to eat. Me, I do my due diligence. I'm out and about, walking around. But as far as that, so the new stuff that's in store, I have taken over the social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter. We are on WRKO, and we are also back on Nessun. So Saturday, Saturday at 9:30, check us out live in action, getting right down and dirty, getting our hands dirty, traveling around, trying some awesome dishes. So you can tune in, like I said, Nessun at 9:30. Sometimes it's early. I mean, I wake up early, but hey, hit record, check it out, and if you don't see it, you can follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group, Wicked Bites Foodie Group. If you're looking for a cool place to eat, you can scroll through our Facebook page and find a cool spot.
Excellent.
I mean, that sounds like a great plan to me.
Doesn't it?
I always love learning about new spots for great food.
Yeah.
You guys have had some killer spots lately.
Yeah.
I was very, very surprised, pleasantly surprised that some of them were only a couple minutes away from me, and I had no idea.
Yeah. The Fours was awesome. The Fours was really great.
The Fours was amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to
CGK in Malden was unbelievable.
Yes, you have to come and chat with us more often.
I would love to.
You can. We love a girl that likes to eat.
That's absolutely Jules. Everybody in this show loves to eat.
Hey, so we're gonna have tons of awesome places, traveling around and spotting out the best spots.
Let's ask Bianca, out of all the places that she's been to for Wicked Bites, what was her favorite?
Out of all of the places that you have been to for Wicked Bites so far, what has been your favorite?
Oh, my favorite. I don't know. You can't ask me that right now because you know what? Oh,
you haven't tried food
I haven't tried the food here yet. Yes, and hey, speaking of that, I haven't even had dinner yet. I mean, I'm pretty hungry. I can't wait to try some of the food here. I do, like I said, I do my due diligence. I've seen some awesome photos on Facebook. I can't wait to go back inside. I know you might be a little chilly. I'm in a long sleeve shirt. So I can hang for a few more minutes. It's not that bad. I mean, it's rainy, so it looks like it's
warmer than earlier.
Come on, I know.
Definitely warmer
than earlier. Yeah, come on. We're approaching June. But anyway, so yeah, I hope to go inside. I want to try some great dishes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, they're coming up very soon. Ladies, thank you very much for being troopers, I guess you would call it, especially on a night like tonight when it's frigid and raining and everything else like that. Bianca, let's look forward to seeing
the Little Italy of Boston.
We look forward to seeing Bianca.
I haven't had a nice adventure like this in a while, so I'm glad to be here in the North End. Grateful for this, after everything that's happened, everyone has struggled, everything has changed, so it's good to be out feeling somewhat normal.
Absolutely.
Okay, great job, guys. So you guys come on in and try some food and some drink, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Let's get back to the crowd here.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, they're frigid out there. I feel bad, but I wanted to show people that the dining is set up out there.
Yes.
Okay, and so once the weather gets a little better, maybe in a week or so.
It's supposed to be 60
well, okay, there you go.
That's New England,
Yeah, it's like roller coaster.
A couple of weeks ago, it was in the 70s, and it was beautiful. I've got the window slightly open next to me because we got a cable running out, and I'm freezing my buns off, too.
You didn't ask. I was going to ask when I wanted to. Is there's also great dessert places here. We got Modern Pastry, Mike's Pastry. I mean, there's a bunch of them. So if you don't get dessert at the table when you want to go out, it's...
So the dessert at the table here, my favorite are the donut holes. If y'all haven't had the donut holes here, it's...
Donut holes.
OMG.
So like the beignets.
Yeah, and they're like
like
there's
that.
a thing of ice cream in the middle.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So the smells, the sights, you have desserts down here too, as well as restaurants.
And I live 5 minutes from here, and it's the best.
And you know what? And you can also take some of the stuff home with you. Did you guys know that?
I usually get it one to go.
Like Brian's going to go get some stuff.
He's jumping. Oh,
Hey,
yes.
He's like, okay, I'm just going to go. Here we go.
Well,
Let me
they're
go do a
actually
try screen.
At your local
Let's put that
grocery
there. You go.
stores.
Right.
The vodka sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
There's vodka. He
they
has
have,
4 different kinds.
They have vodka sauce. They have pizza sauce. They have like the appetizers if you want to do the shrimp cocktail. So all this stuff you can take home with you too.
Yeah.
So not only do you have a great date or a great time out with your friends, you bring some of it home and you make a dish yourself. It inspires you, I think, to make a dish because everybody wants to be a cook now, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants a taste of that Tresca. You know, so hey, maybe you take it home one night, you make it yourself, and that's the fun stuff. You actually can experiment yourself. So, I mean, what do you think, Jules? Would you take home some of this vodka sauce and try it, or?
Actually, if you open my pantry or my cupboard, I have it stocked.
Okay.
I have it stocked.
So she's already been there, done that.
Oh, yeah.
She's all over this place.
We got a lot going on around us. Things are moving all over the place, so don't mind us.
It's life. It's what happens.
I want to grab this too myself. Okay, so this, it's okay. It's okay. This is a pretty big jar too.
Oh yeah,
folks. So you can get it in all the major Star Market places like that, Shaw's, Stop and Shop. This is awesome.
You can be in the screen. She's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
And also, you can buy it here too. So when
Bianca, sit down. Go ahead.
So come on, Bianca, have a seat. Have a seat. Come on, put the headset on.
Put the headset on.
Give me the mother microphone.
So
now you're ours.
This is where we started out a long time ago with Fun with Food and the Queen of Food.
Ahoy!
And then Fra Diavolo sauce. Fra Diavolo, if you don't know, it means from the devil. A nice hot sauce. What do you have over there?
What do I got? Ooh, roasted the garlic sauce. I love me some garlic.
And you were just making pasta. You were in school making your own pasta.
Yeah, we saw that.
Doing my due diligence. I was making pasta like a little Sicilian mamacita.
Yes, you was.
Yes, dude. My handwork. That was great. That was great.
Where was that?
So, hey, thanks for asking. So that was in North Andover. So it's called Taste Buds Kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, so they have a ton of different classes you can take. You can take anything from making tacos, noodles. They have so many different options. You can take private lessons. You can go in with a group. So what I did is we went in with a group of friends. It's called the Adult BYOB cooking class.
Oh, jeez.
All right. I had you at
So we know
that.
what's coming in a few seconds.
I know. Yeah, so that was a good time.
That's
but
awesome.
I'm oh my gosh.
They have pizza sauce. Did they teach you to make pizza? Can you make pizza?
Oh my God.
Tresca has pizza sauce.
You don't gotta teach me how to make a pizza. I was born to make my own pizza pie. But speaking of that, oh my God, he's literally, as we are speaking, he's putting food on the table.
Oh my goodness! Don't look behind me. I can't look behind
sweating.
me.
Don't look. I need what is the blinders that the horse has on?
Exactly. Well, I prefer the feedback. You just throw it in a bag and I'll just walk around.
We're gonna go to Jules and we're gonna start bringing some of these things over.
All right.
So Jules, you've been here for years.
Yes.
Well, how quickly did you find Tresca and does it start coming here?
So Rich and I have been actually 2 years today. I've been coming to Tresca. So bar 1. So I moved here. I would sit at bar 1, order my food, ate my drinks, and it became home for me. It's awesome.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to get started right here. I'm going to get started.
So they're bringing
Look at this. Okay, folks, we're going to do a Wicked Bites thing here. This looks amazing. We've got a lobster tail in here. We've got shrimp, mussels. We've got calamari. We've got some nice cherry tomatoes in here. The smell is delicious. Some peppers. Brian, well, actually, let's get something for Jules.
Look at the size of that scallop in there.
I need a pizza.
It's as big as my
I
fist.
need a pizza.
Okay, we get Brian. What do you got right there in front of you?
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, she's got the pizza there.
Got it.
So remember we were talking
Brian,
about
we got that.
veal, and we were talking about chicken parmesan.
That is amazing.
Look at this piece. How could you look at it? It's as big as my head, and that takes something. Okay.
Yes.
As big as my head.
Okay, Jules. Let's talk about the pizza real quick.
Y'all know I'm a pizza freak, and this is the best pizza. I love it so much.
A pizza freak, she's super freaky.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
so we're gonna slowly. Rich, why don't you come down here? We'll have somebody else bring over. We'll have Bianca. She's used to serving food on Wicked
Can I say
Bites.
bolognese, because that's what we were talking about earlier. And it's so warm right now. But the bolognese he's talking about, like, so what time does someone have to get up in the morning to make this delicious bolognese? And I mean, you can see the vapor, the air's coming off that, and the fresh grated Parmesan. How long do you get to make that bolognese?
I come in early in the morning, and I get everything prepped up the day before. Like, I'll chop up my pancetta, get all the ingredients ready. I'll come in the morning early, cook off all the meats and everything, open up the tomatoes, and start putting everything together around 8 o'clock, 8:30, and started around 10 o'clock, and we keep it till about 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Wow.
A good 6 hours anyways.
And if you guys could smell the tomatoes and the basil, it's not only like for the eyes, it's for every sense I have. Is just I'm gravitating towards this dish.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's classic.
I want to show.
A lot of people judge Italian restaurants by the bolognese.
Yeah.
It's Cinco de Mayo, and guess what we have right now? Nachos, but this is Italian style nachos. So let's talk about these just for a second.
That's my cheese.
What do we have? Mascarpone cheese there? What do we
No,
have?
that's a homemade whipped ricotta.
Oh, whipped ricotta.
Yeah.
And we've got, of course, we got some peppers in there, but we've got some like a meat sauce, a marinara.
That's my bolognese sauce.
Bolognese,
so
it's bolognese.
Nachos bolognese, yeah.
It's so good.
Wow, this is pretty cool.
Yep.
I know Bianca loves nachos. Okay.
Nachos.
What do you got there, Brian?
Salad? Is this your spin on
this is my Italian chopped salad. It's basically, an antipasto chopped, and with my oregano poppy seed vinaigrette, which along with my sauces is going to be in the grocery stores pretty soon.
Now it looks like to me like you mix this in a dish. So you make, because I see the dressing on every piece.
Exactly.
Like there's not a
we
bad
toss
dry
all our
bite there.
salads. We toss all our pastas in the sauce. Toss all our salads in the sauce. It's got 3 different types of Italian cold cuts, 3 different cheeses, baby heirloom tomatoes, English cucumbers, roasted peppers.
I saw that, the little skinny,
pickles Vidalian is really good.
Y'all's dressing is delicious.
Yeah, well,
it's different.
People kept telling me to go ahead and bottle it, so we did.
Okay, Jules got the crown jewel right there.
I got the meatballs.
She got the meatball. That's a nicey meatball.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to make the meatballs?
So good.
We put the mix together, and I slow bake them. A lot of people will fry them or cook them in the sauce, but I bake them, and because they're so big and they are stuffed, so just to ensure that they're cooked properly, I slow bake them, and then when we get an order, we cook them in our pomodoro sauce.
Oh, and what are we looking at here? Now, we're going through these dishes really quick, but what are we
this
looking
is
at here?
I've become a cult classic in the North End. It's my black truffle gnocchi.
Truffle, I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it. Truffle is the most expensive ingredient, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Say, my nose is fancy too.
You know what you're doing. Yeah.
But do you have a spinach in there? Or
that's baby spinach, wild mushrooms, some shallots, black truffles, obviously, and it's all brought together with. I cook it in a mushroom stock with mascarpone cheese.
I'm going to keep this dish right here because it might be defective.
So
what do you do?
I'm holding my favorite dish. This is the chicken prosciutto.
That's the Polo Santino, which is a Statler chicken breast with a nice crispy skin, and then I layer hard provolone and prosciutto in a wild mushroom, artichoke, lemon, and rosemary pan juices.
And speaking of mushrooms, stuffed mushrooms, the appetizers.
People flip over those.
You get some béarnaise sauce on these?
Yeah, that's béarnaise. That's all lobster claw and knuckle meat in there from Maine, and they're absolutely decadent.
So good.
Okay. And Brian's got another one here.
Well,
what do you
got
got,
another one here. I mean, it said lobster, and I'm like, I guess I get misty. But now this is part of your appetizers, right? So when you
this
sit
is
down,
another one that I named after Ray. This is a gambaroni alla bork, which is pan-seared tiger shrimp in a lemon, basil, fresh oregano cream with baby spinach and baby heirloom tomatoes.
And that's a very rich sauce.
Yeah,
you
people
have
are like, I see them drinking the sauce after they're done with the shrimp.
Right, they get bread.
I
mean, some people have minutes, they'll get a little bread, don't do it, but then other people, the werewolf gets them. Right. Yep.
So this parade just keeps going and keeps going here. I love it. Rich, you really went all out for us. We really appreciate it. Okay, Brian's got another one here.
I got another one, but
Brian's getting all the food because he's closest to the food, right?
I told him it's strategic. strategic. Okay, strategic. But Jules, you could talk about this one though. But
chicken parm egg rolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So good.
Another fun one. I just tried experimenting with something different and came up with these chicken parm egg rolls that kids really seem to like.
That's
these,
what
you know?
I said. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you were
really
saying
like
that, like how you make the dishes your own.
Yeah.
And even though it might be a spin on like a nacho, like a traditionally Mexican food, or like an egg roll, just like a more of an Asian food, it really seems like you bring these things together and experiment in a good way.
Yeah, you got to keep it fresh and, just try new things, and hopefully people, receive them pretty well, and they've all been pretty well received.
Well, everyone that's even online now that's commenting right now,
yeah,
is like Tresca is the best place.
It is.
Like it's like you went to the north end and then you went to the north end.
Well, then I said before, they're coming for the food, but they're coming for Rich as well.
Right.
And he makes you feel like you're part of the family. You go to table by
repeat
table.
customers are the best customers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we get a lot of
Because
regulars.
it shows you you're doing well, and then people love what you're doing.
Yep.
And that's most important, especially during this day and age.
For sure.
Because, people have dropped off for a little while, but they're going to go back to the places that they loved before.
Right.
So you're doing a great
You
job
gotta
there.
keep it fresh. You
Yeah,
give the
I mean,
people what they want, and we just built a brand new patio outside.
Yep. That's where the girls were earlier.
Yeah, and
that's why we wanted to be down there.
They love sitting outside.
And this is the only time you love to see those seats empty.
Right, exactly. They'll probably
During
be
the
filled
summer.
tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, during the summer, you'll be sauntering down here trying to get a spot, and you're not going to find it. I mean, we're Bostonians. I've been here my whole life. We've been here forever. And you know that one day you're wearing a winter coat, the next day you're in shorts, you're hanging out with your friends, and you're trying to get a reservation, and it's packed.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming down here from, let's say, out of town, they have a great parking deal.
Yeah.
$3 for 3 hours at the Haymarket Garage. All you got to do is bring your receipt or your slip, and they validate it.
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah.
You can go out and have a nice dinner on Hanover Street. By the way, this is dinner. They have great desserts too, because Jules was telling us
God.
they have some amazing desserts too. I can't imagine that people would be having space for dessert, but what the heck?
You have to leave space for dessert.
You have to leave space for dessert.
Donut holes.
The donut holes are so good here.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some up and bring those out to you too. Those donut holes are ridiculous.
They're insane.
And we thought we were going to starve tonight, right?
This is insanity right now. You do know that. There's like 15 plates in front of me. I don't know what to do.
Yes, I'm sure you do know what to do, Brian.
No, I don't, Mike. I'm confused. It's killing me. Look at this stuff.
Well, Rich, we want to thank you very much for all of this.
Of course.
And we
Thank
finally
you for
got you on the show.
Yep.
I took
That's
a little.
awesome.
We had to move the mountain.
Man.
We had to move the mountain to Muhammad for this one.
I'm so glad you guys came down.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
seriously, it's a gorgeous
Lot of
place. We want everyone to come down to Hanover Street, check it out this summer, whether you're a tourist or just a Bostonian or just want to do a nice romantic dinner, even a solo dinner. I know Jules loves to come down. Go ahead, Jules.
I'm a solo girl.
She's a solo diner.
She has a plaque on the bar.
She was talking about that.
Bar seat number one.
Bar seat number one,
Yep.
Jules, reserved.
I love it.
Yeah, but we see you here with your friends too, and we're within walking distance, right?
It is
Well, Boston's a
5
walking
minutes
city,
from
pretty
my
much.
house. Mhm.
It's about 5 minutes. But like I said, come from out of town,
Yeah.
enjoy a nice, beautiful evening. You can go walk it off, all the dessert and
Or you
everything
can
else.
just say, you know what, I'll bring it home with me and do it all over
You
again.
can go take a walk by the seaport,
Yeah.
or by the harbor, or in the Greenway across the street. There's plenty to see around here. So, or you can come here after something at the garden, a concert or a sporting event. This place is centrally located, so come on
The guy
down.
that's got the trophy.
Yeah, the guy that had the trophy, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
the guy that got the trophy, the Stanley Cup thing.
The Stanley Cup guy, yeah, right,
What's his
exactly.
name? Right down the
You
street.
want to give a
What's his
shout
name
out to your other partners?
Yeah, Bill Golitis is one of my other partners. He handles all the financial aspects of the restaurant. And Peter Weber, he's our marketing guy, guru. He's been in the business a long time and used to work at the Garden. Bill Golitis used to run the Boston Garden Sports Museum, which is how he got connected with Ray and how I got connected with Bill and Ray and everything else. So it's worked out great.
Excellent. Usually, people you're open till 10 o'clock, right? Right now?
Yeah.
Do the hours change during the summertime?
9 o'clock on Sundays, but Fridays and Saturdays, come June, the kitchen will be open till 11.
Till 11. Okay, Brian couldn't wait to get started,
There you go,
apparently.
Brian.
And we got a hungry crew. Actually, I want to bring my crew in for a second here. Brian, why don't you get up for a second so we can bring the crew in?
I'll go stand over here and do nothing.
There you go. We're gonna bring the crew in. We can just talk. We can just talk amongst ourselves real quickly, Jules. I want to bring I want to bring the crew in so we can show the Elise and Matt and everyone else that was on this broadcast. We got a lot of microphone noise here, but that's okay. Jules, thank you very much for.
It's been a great night, a live event, and we have all these people coming behind me to make this happen. So thank you, everyone who's been part of this tonight. It's been a great night at Tresca.
Get them all. Okay, Elise, you can go on this chair right here. Look at them all. They're all just kind of.
So much food.
Where's Matt? Matt, you can come in behind Elise there. Okay, there's Matt.
Getting it in.
Matt was in on our camera crew, and Mike was in there too.
Thank you,
Elise
guys.
was our stage manager. There was a lot of stuff going on tonight. We do appreciate everyone working so hard, and everyone had a. We're gonna have a feast after this. So we'll be back with Fun with Food next month sometime. I think we actually might be on the Vineyard or something like that. Wow, geez, you're getting started too without us. All right, everyone, thank you for bearing with us with the audio problems and everything else. This was our first one. We're going to have fun with it. Good night. Stay safe. Come down to Hanover Street and visit Tresca and Rich.
So good.